So concrete is one of the most widely used, oldest building materials in the history of the world. It's used for skyscrapers, bridges, your house, sidewalks, the foundation under your house. But there is one aspect of concrete that we do need to talk about. Concrete is going to crack. As a supplier, we do everything we can to minimize those cracks. Finishers, the guys putting the concrete down, do everything they can to minimize the cracks, but unfortunately sometimes it's going to crack where we don't want it to. So first off, let's talk about shrinkage cracking. Shrinkage cracking has two different types: plastic shrinkage and drying shrinkage. Plastic shrinking is going to occur within the first couple hours as the concrete goes from a plastic state or a liquid state into a hardened state. Usually those cracks are going to be very fine, very small, and only at the surface. Dry shrinkage cracking is going to occur within the first 28 days or as the concrete continues to cure over the lifespan of the concrete. The next is going to be settlement cracking. Settlement cracking is going to occur whenever the subsurface is not strong enough to support the concrete and the elements on top of that. They're very noticeable by the offsetting elevation change on both sides of the crack of the concrete. One of the most common reasons for settlement cracking, especially here in Florida, is we live on a very sandy environment. As sand settles and shifts over time, the concrete is susceptible to cracking. And the last one I want to cover is structural cracks. Structural cracks are from stress or overloading on top of the concrete or possibly even underneath. But when you have heavy equipment, such as these trucks back here, or any kind of high impact on the concrete, you're likely to see a crack that the concrete cannot handle. Concrete does a great job handling compressive strength, but unfortunately does not handle flexural strength. So like I said, cracks are going to occur. Between us and your finisher, we do everything we can to minimize that crack and try and get that crack to go where we want it to by using control joints, expansion joints, and construction joints. But every once in a while, because we're using raw materials from this earth, cracks are going to appear where they want, not where we want.